Hi, welcome to the Ninja Nation. I'm Don Tennyson. You know, in Ninja, we talk about focusing on the customers, having a relationship business, not a transactional business. And part of relationships is making sure that we have a good process. And so we have a 16-step seller process and a 10-step buyer process. And we have a process for a pre-listing interview. And if you pay attention to Ninja at all, you know that having a process is a critical component of our program. So I had a personal experience with this the other day that I thought was instructive. I got a referral to a financial services guy, kind of a financial planner, and Mary and I were thinking we might need some help in that area, so we got the referral and we called this guy. So the first thing that happened is we had a great phone conversation. I was paying attention. You know, when you talk to financial planners or financial services people, you would expect questions to come out fairly quickly about things like, well, what's your risk tolerance, or how much money do you have to invest, and that sort of thing. But none of that happened in this case. Here's what he said. He says, before we decide to work together, I think it would be a good idea to find out if we're compatible and if we think that we can have a long-term relationship with each other. So what I'd like to do is set up a time for you and Mary to come into the office, and we'll just have a conversation for about 45 minutes. You can tell me about you, I'll tell you about us, and then we'll see if there's a fit and if it would make sense to work together from there. So that first encounter was pretty impressive. Clearly, the gentleman was not just after our business, he was after a relationship. Second thing that happened is, in the overnight mail the next day comes a packet of information with all kinds of background about the company. There wasn't really anything in there about what to invest in, or, you know, mutual funds or stocks or anything like that. It was all about the relationships of the people that work in that office and the culture that they've developed in their company. And then the third thing was a meeting that is set up where we talk not about investments, but we just talk about our backgrounds and talk about what's important to us, what our values are. And I thought one thing that was interesting, it says, bring your favorite photograph with you to the meeting. And I thought, wow, what's that about? But very clearly what that was about was trying to help identify for him what's important to us in our lives that would be representative of a favorite photograph. So I think we can learn something from that. And oftentimes realtors get in such a big hurry to talk about the value of the home, a market analysis, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what are you looking for in a home, what's your price range, are you pre-qualified? And I think we could take a step back and take a lesson from this financial services guy and follow a process that's relationship focused. I think we'll move ahead of the game if we can do that. That's your Ninja Action Tip for this week. Best of luck on the Ninja Path.